You are now tuned in to the Deep Theory Experience podcast.
Worldwide, and I got your girl wide. Feeling like I'm Gyro. Bitch, I'm always on time. Got my soldiers on time. If you want that 4-5, coming back like Jordan. Bitch, you know I'm scoring.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Yo, arts and crafts time.
Yo, bro, your head looks like Jimmy Neutron. Dog. Is it? Just cut off, dog. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
It's JB. Yo, bro, Dre, why do you always do this?
It wasn't me, though.
It was me.
It was you and Daryl. It was you and Daryl, eh? All right.
What started?
I'm gonna start. Yo, it's JB2 in the building. I'm here with my compadres. You already know you're locked into the Deep Theory Experience podcast. I'm here with my compadres. I got my boy Tello as a surprise guest today.
Hello.
Yo,
In the building.
Yo, tell him
Thank you for having me.
Capricorn's finest. And I always, I got my two brodies here. Mr. Embrack and still Dre in the building.
Still
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yo, honestly, I'm gonna start off lightly and talk about the Verzuz. I think
Is how we're starting. Is how we're starting the conversation.
It's a light conversation, fam. I just really wanted to get everyone's, opinions of how they felt about, all gone.
All right, bet. Let's go.
I'll start it off because I'm gonna just say this. They were both looking fine. My girl might come through my girl might come through this door, but they're both looking fine.
Yes, sir.
It was something. Listen, I don't know what it was, but who cares about the music? No, I'm joking.
Yo, that's crazy.
But honestly, I felt like it was a little overhyped. You know what I mean?
It was long overdue.
Yeah, it was.
I was surprised at how much people viewed in, but I felt overall it was what about the viewers?
Yeah,
because I just felt because it was long overdue that there wouldn't be that much people tuned in, right? You know what I'm saying?
Man, girls were not missing out on that for sure, though.
Yeah, I felt like it was okay. I expected more. My expectations was a little higher than what I saw, but I enjoyed it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I wish they were in the same room though.
Whew, that's exactly what I said because I felt like it would have been different, right?
Yes. If they had Keisha Cole with the vocals in the same room,
I'm telling you, the atmosphere would be different. Holy
man, for sure.
You guys are so lucky. I didn't get to see it because I was at work.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yo, you need to go on YouTube and watch this.
Yeah, I was about to say, just go on YouTube and watch.
Yeah.
Yo,
I'm already calling Ashanti because she just had more bangers and she has more longevity.
What?
She had more features.
She had way more features.
Yeah.
But again, people are gonna consider them still bangers, right? Like Daryl.
Yeah, they were bangers, but she had like a couple tracks where like she wasn't really like doing a lot on the track.
Yeah, that one track with Ja Rule.
Yeah.
Can't remember.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, that's all Ja Rule. So
I don't know. I feel like her best work were like the features, to be honest. And like Keisha, like as far as on her own, Keisha had more. Yeah.
Yo, listen, love wipes everything out the water. Like you know what I'm saying? But honestly, Rain on Me by Ashanti was fire stuff.
Yes, it was. There was another track. I forgot the name of the track, bro. It had like a heavy beat on it, a heavy bass on it.
Which one? Foolish?
Ooh, I can't wait to get close to you.
Only You.
Yes, Only Yo, that track was crazy to me.
That track was
Yo, when that video came out, like
I know
when she revamped like her whole image, bro, she's more like a grown woman, bro. I was just like, you're taking it to another level.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, yo, honestly, did she play that song? Because I didn't watch
She did, yeah.
I didn't watch the first 5 rounds. I didn't catch.
She had to play that song, yeah. She did. She had to.
But yo, Keisha Cole, man.
Yo, Yeah, I think I told you briefly when you were talking to Peter going on the phone, like, yo, Keisha was looking.
Facts.
It was dangerous.
Yo, dude.
Yo, Daryl, you're in for a treat when you start watching it on YouTube.
Man, like Ashanti always look good, but Keisha, like, yo.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, but I'm not gonna lie, fam. When Ashanti got up, I was like, woo! Goddamn. that was a lot of meat there, bro. I wasn't expecting.
This guy's clearly not worried about 10.
I'm really not. She already knows the deal. You know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, what is going on with this camel toe? And it's
snap.
Yeah, man.
But she was calling it out though, man.
I'm
she was saying that before the break happened, she was just like, yo, I need to get up, yo.
Yeah, that's what she said. She's like, oh, I got a big wedgie. And I'm like, bro, what is going you need help?
She literally said that?
She did.
I'm like, yo, bro, you need help?
I ain't complaining, yo.
Yeah. You know
why did she have to announce that? That's crazy.
Yo, man.
I ain't complaining.
She had 1.2 viewers. Like, she gonna announce it. she wants someone to slide.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, but no, it was a good showing. I just, again, like I agree with Dre. I feel like it should have been them together, because to me, with Beanie Man and Bon Tequila,
oh man,
and then Snoop Dogg and
DMX, yeah,
that was the best one. And Jay-Z and not Jay-Z, DMX.
Jay-Z,
no, Gucci Man and
Yeezy.
That was good because they were together. I feel like
exactly.
I feel like the ones that haven't been together has been a little harder to engage because like the energy just.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, two different waves.
Yeah, like it just seemed like there was a lot of salt in the wound between them two. Like they're trying to be cool, but like I felt like with Keisha Cole and
Ashanti.
Like it's like Ashanti was just like, yo, let me know when my turn is. Like she just scrolling through her phone. She's like, oh, it's my turn? Okay, like now I'm engaged. I'm gonna play my song, like, you know? So
that's like the Brandy and Monica versus too, right?
I didn't get to see that one, yo.
I didn't watch that one actually. I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it either.
That was a crazy one still.
It was good?
It was good, but like you can see like there was friction, bro.
There's still friction?
Friction, bro.
Yo, the one that got me mad. The one that got me mad nervous and stuff like that was the Jeezy and Gucci Man. Yeah. Like, yo, I'm watching the whole thing. I'm like, yo,
it was amazing though.
I'm not even there and I'm feeling nervous, man, because like the history and shit like that, and like, yo, Gucci was like, oh man, like that was yo.
Live, bro. I thought someone was gonna pop, bro.
That's what I thought, bro.
I think everybody probably had that assumption still.
Yeah, man.
I think when they made a track together, I feel like, okay, like that's got to be done.
Yeah,
that's true.
But to me again, like you never know how a person's taking their life being threatened. Like you put a bounty on my head, fam.
Yeah,
you put a bounty on my head,
bro.
I understand, but it's just like, yo, like that's still crazy. You just did a track with him. You did So Icy. That song's fire. And then there's our bounce. Like that's crazy, bro.
Oh man.
Yeah, but it's good to see grown black men evolve into such ways. But I mean, us everyday living would have took that differently, because we probably wouldn't have still forgive that, you know. But with the resources of money and having a different mindset with the money that comes with it and the resources, it might have been a different decision, right? Like how these guys are. So I commend them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to GC. Shout out to Gucci. I forgot about that one, Tello. So thank you for bringing that still, you know?
Yeah, that was like that was one of my favorite ones. In my opinion, my favorite one was the Snoop and DMX one.
The Snoop.
That one. That's like the first verses I watched from beginning to end. Like
it was just
right? Like, yo.
Like Snoop Dogg's energy was on like a 200, yo.
I loved it, man. It was good vibes and everything like that. I'm just like, shit.
Facts. I loved it too, but mine is obviously the reggae one, you know?
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. Yeah. I'm not mad at that. Yeah. Listen, I'm not mad at that one. That one took him by storm, because that one set the tone for everything. Yeah, I did.
Everything had to follow after that, right? Mm-hmm. And even though the cops try to shut their shit down, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's
whack.
But anyway, how you guys feel the music game has been going for y'all for like the last 5 years in the music that you guys listen to? I don't want to look at it from a whole, just the music that you listen to and what you like listen to on a day-to-day basis. Do you feel with the new music you listen to, has it gotten better? Is there any fluidity? Is there any cadence? Is there any joy that you got from the music that we grew up listening to?
Okay.
Right? Like, I think
for me.
Go ahead, D.
You think what? What's that?
No, I'm thinking outside the box is what I was gonna say with my question. Go ahead. Proceed.
Yeah. Well, just to share a little tidbit of what I think. Like, I think the R&B space for me has become a little bit better now.
Really?
There was like a dip in the early 2000s, even up to like 5 years ago, where like there was a lot of meh artists. You know, there's a lot of artists that are just forgettable. But then I gotta hear you list. I gotta hear your list. But continue. There's a lot of meh artists, right? And then there's a lot of good ones that are infrequent, right?
True.
Like I hear people who like Gallant, or I hear people like
Gallant's nice.
He's nice, but he's infrequent, and he doesn't have hits like that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but
that's why I chose him, because he's.
No, I was gonna ask. Like, are we looking for hits though? Is that what we were based like? Is that what we're basing music on? Like, we need the hits to hit us. Like, it has to be on the radio. Or are we talking like hits? Like, it hits you.
Well, if it's you, I was hitting somewhere in the middle. Okay. As a musician, I'm looking at what you're doing on the track.
Yeah.
If it has the ability to be a hit, that's also a skill, right? That's also something that you need to have.
Yeah, that's true.
Just like with a podcast, for example, but you can't just have a podcast for 5 people and call it successful, right?
There's got to be some work into it.
There's got to be something that has a drive to it, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And when I hear people like Victoria Monet, I'm hearing the future.
She's nice.
of R&B in that space.
Okay.
Right? Hip hop, I kind of dropped off because like it became too monotonous. It became too much of the same beat, too much of the same lyrics.
Yeah.
So that's a universe I have to dive back into.
I feel
just in those two worlds.
I feel with what you're saying. I disagree. You know, I disagree because 2000 I felt like had a lot. It still had some cadence. It still has some like things that you could like you can still listen to this day. I think it was more sex based. Right, I think R&B was more of a sex. It wasn't like I'm a sing to you, girl. Like, you know, like, you know, I'm a give.
It wasn't a lot of catering.
Exactly, right. So I feel like that shifted for sure, and I think it's carried on of how music is right now with some of the R&B artists, like a Jacquees or a Summer Walker, or you know, like there's a lot of sex in the R&B now. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but
now
I feel like it's always been there.
I feel like it's kind of always it has, yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
I think the blues part definitely left.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
I don't know. I kind of agree with Jermaine as far as like the early 2000s. You know, like just the music overall, no hip hop and R&B. I don't know. It hits different. Like, yo, just like I don't know how to explain it, but like, you know, you could play an Usher track or you know a 50 track, like an early track. Like, yo, you feel that? I'm like, shit, man. Like, I feel that. You know
when
what
I said
mean?
early, I meant 2010. My bad, not 2000.
Okay.
My bad. That's my mistake.
Yes,
that's my mistake.
Okay,
all right.
So now we agree with you, Daryl.
Yeah, definitely.
I made the mistake. My bad.
When you're talking 2010, yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that as well too. I feel like it did kind of take slightly a little dip.
It did.
It did. You know. So
yeah, I feel like a lot of the sick artists that was leading from the 2000s going in 2010 kind of fell off.
Yeah,
there was that dip.
Yeah.
And even in hip hop, right? Like again, like Ludacris stopped making tracks consistently. There's a lot of guys that just you were still asking for them. Yeah,
the
like
the
the T.I., the Chinese.
You know what I mean?
Now people like Busta Rhymes.
Yeah.
He dropped a new album recently. Bro.
I know. Fire.
I love seeing the return, and I know T.I. is coming back. He has a track that he sampled from Biggie.
Yeah, the album. I like the song. The song "Ring" with him and Young Thug is a banger. So,
yeah, and then we could tap into Nas's album that came out last year as well too. That album was fucking amazing.
That was culture.
But see,
that was culture because good.
Go ahead. No, finish what you're saying, Tello.
No, I was saying like the thing I loved about the album too. He tapped in more with he mixed it up. He tapped in with like the new artists and the artists back in the day. You know, it was just the perfect mixture. Like it was like I love that, man.
I agree. And that's the thing. Like we can all relate and say like, we're gonna listen to a Nas album because we grew up on that.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, it actually cringes me when I hear someone from this new generation that doesn't know who Nas is. Like, it actually,
or like doesn't even acknowledge
his like what he's done for the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So to me, I agree that there's such an element that's changed in so many ways in hip hop. You know, like what Daryl was saying, like, we had the Atlanta phase, and we had the, the Dirty South and all that, and then
franchise boys,
and then you had, the Chicago drill and all these things. So I feel like different parts of hip hop in different places are starting to have their moments, right? Like, I feel like the Midwest had their moments like in the early 90s. You know what I'm saying? Like different parts of places are starting to get their notoriety. But Toronto, we still haven't gotten that yet. I know we have Drake, but there hasn't been a caliber of artist that has made that like all happen at once. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sounding like a hater. I'm just saying.
I would say sort of in the R&B realm because Drake also taps into the R&B along with The Weeknd and Justin Bieber. So
Justin
that
Bieber's
realm
R&B.
was a little
Hold on. Justin Bieber's not R&B.
He's pop.
Fire.
He's pop.
Justin Bieber's pop R&B.
Fire.
I don't know. He's
by
he's
definition, what he does, he floats in the middle. He floats in the middle, man.
I understand that you're saying that by your ear, but when you're really looking at it, what they label him as is a pop artist.
He's a pop star.
Well, I mean, yeah, but rap wasn't pop until it became pop.
I understand what you're saying, Joe. I hear you. I agree with you in the sense of like what he's doing for our ears. He is pop and R&B because he does a lot of R&B tracks. I know, but what they label him as is he's straight pop. But and continue what you're saying though. You went with Bieber, Drake, Party Next Door,
Weeknd.
Well, you can add that too. I said The Weeknd, but Party Next Door is also a person.
The Weeknd, The Weeknd. Would you put Tory Lanez in there?
See, he's a floater too. He floats in between different things because he can rap his ass off when he wants to, and then he could also sing like, yeah. So depending on the track that he's doing, is what you're gonna base it off of, right?
What would you label him as? Like
just an artist.
Just an artist. Okay, I like that. I was saying the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I got with Tory. Just an artist because he does both, man. He's R&B and rap. Like I don't know. Yeah.
But that goes with.
But it would go with Drake.
Yeah, exactly. That goes with Justin Bieber. Even Justin Bieber too, though.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
We're talking about like Tory Lanez being an R&B slash rapper. We're talking about Drake, Justin Bieber being a pop star or slash R&B. Like he has his R&B moments, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why are we not consider him as just an artist?
Oh, I could.
Okay, yeah.
I just don't for whatever reason. Maybe I haven't seen enough of it. I don't know.
Well, obviously, especially now, no. But he's an artist at the end of the day. Like,
yeah.
So, yeah. There's very few artists that are like just malleable like that and sound good at the same time. But like going back to Gallant, for example, like we were talking about, yeah, he's great, but I personally think that he does his best when he's actually singing, not when he's kind of like rapping, singing, like, you know, that little in-between thing where people rap and sing at the same time.
Yeah.
So if we're going to be talking about artists and their specialties and like what they do, are we going to be talking about that, or are we going to talk about like their malleable form where they can do multiple things?
That's true. I honestly feel like this is gonna. Go ahead, Dre.
I'm just saying, a lot of artists do like multiple things now. Like they don't just rap; they sing as well.
It's becoming a thing now.
But are they good though?
This generation.
Depending on what your ear takes in, right? Like certain artists that I listen to now that rap / sing. I personally like it.
Yeah,
that's just what my ears like. Right.
Yeah, I agree. I'm saying.
So you feel like when it comes to what you guys are saying, like especially what Daryl's talking about specifically, is it more of the producer adding that singing tone, or is it more of that person who can sing? You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of cats who are starting to do like this little Dirk thing where they're singing on the track, like they're putting pain.
Dirk is nice, though.
He's nice. I'm not saying he's not nice, but is he actually? Are there artists who are singing, or are there artists who are just saying what they're saying, and then they got a producer who makes it?
Oh, okay.
Because to me, right now, what we're living in is an exclusive producing world. Like to me, music is really dedicated to the producers. Without an extraordinary producer, you're not gonna be buzzing. To me, I see Daryl shaking his head, so Daryl chime in. Wait, wagwan.
It's just so like, it's just such a. It's just a thing. It's like asking you, is Cartel singing, or is he just vibing off of a beat? Right? Is he a singer?
But the thing with Cartel though, when he's singing, like you can hear when he's actually singing though. I'm talking about like if we're listening to a track right now, let's just say it's Erykah Badu, right? Let's just say Erykah Badu, right?
All right.
We've heard her sing live. I don't know if everybody on the panel hasn't heard her sing live. Have we all heard her sing live? Yes, no.
I've seen I've seen like on YouTube like her sing live.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So with you having that consensus of how she sounds, if you heard her track and she sounded like a little different, you obviously know that's more of the producer doing that.
Yeah.
But you know she can sing though, because you've heard her sing.
Yeah.
There are artists that you've never heard them sing live.
That's true.
Unless you listen to their tracks, so you really don't know. You know, but I hear what Daryl's saying, you know, it does make a valid point, but I'm just saying like there's a lot of artists that have changed the element because of their producer. It's like a collaboration. And sometimes, you guys can agree, there are a lot of artists who don't need all these autotones or little vertebrae. Like, if you have it, just let that authenticity show.
Okay.
Well, T-Pain, again, he did a trial and error though. But T-Pain was a rapper coming in.
Yeah.
He literally did that track for fun, and that just blew. So he's like, "Yo, fuck, I'm gonna stick with it." So
if it's working, like, yo,
it was a
keep going.
Thing too, though.
Huh?
He could actually sing though.
He can, and that's the thing. He had to show that later on.
Yeah, because mans were not believing.
Exactly. So he had something to show and prove. But there are some mans who were like, they weren't doing that. Like, remember Rob Rouse? Y'all remember that? Yo, that shit was annoying as fuck, but it was catchy.
That's all it takes, though.
Huh?
That's all it takes, though.
Exactly.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. Like, for me, you can sing if you can hold a note without the auto tune. If you can hold a note without the auto tune, you can sing, hold a tune at least.
I agree.
But if your producer is actually changing like what's on the screen so that your flat note is actually the right note.
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. What do you label as, right? But then they'll still label like, I got hits. Like I'm singing on the tracks. But there's no validation because until you come live and I see you live, I don't know if you can actually sing, right?
Yeah.
You would need somebody like me with an ear to know. Like, I can hear when somebody's really fucking up, and it's like the producer like sweating in the studio, just going and like just doing it.
I appreciate the artists that really kind of can't sing though.
I do too. This is not a knock on any of that.
I know it's not a knock, but I'm just saying I personally appreciate the artists that can't sing, like are not like known as singers. Reasons why? Because I'm not a singer, bro. How am I supposed to hit those couple notes? Like I can't sing Mariah Carey's, bro. Like Mariah Carey.
Bro, you gotta try. You gotta try.
I can't do all of that, bro.
I be hitting the Celine notes.
I can't do none of that. But if I listen to certain artists I listen to that have some singing moments, or that you can sing to
a melody.
Exactly. Then I can do that. Like I can keep up with the track. I can feel like I'm in the song. Like
you're not running out of breath trying to reach a range that you can't.
I'm not struggling, bro. Like I'm not
exactly.
my octaves or change my octaves and all that type of stuff. Like,
but see, what you're bringing up is a great point of why music is what it is right now, right? For what you just said, like
I'm glad.
It's just as like you can sing these tracks out loud because they're in the range of your vocals, kind of. So I hear you.
Yeah.
A
big example of that for me would be Chance the Rapper. He can't sing, but he sings to the point where you can tell that he's not really a singer, but he's doing his best. And it works for the track.
It's the same with J. Cole. I've always said that about, like, I give him such a big respect because you know that he could be using so much but he actually just made it authentic. And even when he comes to the shows, he's like, yo, nigga, I can't sing, but everybody go sing here tonight. Like,
exactly.
We all go sing, like, you know. So I also, Dre, you were talking about Travis Scotty.
Well, he's one of my favorite artists out right now, personally.
Facts, big facts.
Like we were just talking about, like, just artists that are not known as singers but sing on certain tracks.
Yeah,
that's one of the reasons why he's one of my favorites. I'm not a singer, so he's one of the guys I listen to personally.
Yeah, same.
Honestly, like, he's not like a crazy lyrical guy either, but I personally like him because of his sound, bro. This sound is so unique and so
it's his own sound too. That's
it's just out of this world for me. Like even off of like songs that kind of like are slow tempoed, you feel it, bro. Like, I don't know how to explain it.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about. Like, it's just like his words, his choice of words, and how he's using them.
Yeah, and then like
production.
The production's the biggest part when it comes to him. Top notch. He does it too. Like, he's a part of like every single moment of it.
Yep.
it's just like, yo, you're so hands on with everything you're doing, bro. I respect it, bro. He actually put a lot of work into what you do, bro. And like, you don't ever want to put out anything bad. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, honestly, like, I know he's not everyone's favorite or everyone's like go-to, and like, that's fine. I don't care, bro. Like just the fact that how he loves his fans. Like, he actually shows legit love. He's very authentic. Like, when it comes to his peoples, the energy he gives out when he concerts. Yo,
yeah, it's from what you guys tell me, he's like a hell of a performer. Like, I watched I think I watched that documentary on Netflix, that Travis Scott documentary as well too. Yo, bro, because I'm like, I started listening to him late. And then I took an Astroworld, and then I started listening to more because I don't listen to that kind of music. But like Trav, like Dre said, he has his own sound. I'm just like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, dude. I listened to that album from like beginning to end. I'm like, yo, shit. I don't even listen to this kind of music. Like, Travis is different.
You listen to any of his older stuff by any chance?
Yes.
I started listening to his older stuff.
Rodeo, Trap. Bro. Yo, so when we were in Montreal, this was like 2016, bro? This was 2016.
It was 2016, right?
Yeah. So what's crazy about that? So when I woke up in the morning time, and I was just on my iPad scrolling through Apple Music, and I seen Birds in the Trap. And at that time, I wasn't listening to Travis Scott that heavy, but like I really wasn't. Like, I heard a couple of tracks, but I wasn't listening to them like super heavy. I listened to like the previous album, like Rodeo, for sure.
Yeah, Days in Rodeo.
Yeah, I listened to it. Like, I've listened to it, but I wasn't really like in it. When I woke up in the morning time, it was early, bro. And I seen the Birds in the Trap album. I'm like, yo, I gotta turn this on. Yo, when that album started, bro, I was just like, yo, this music is crazy. I didn't even, from song number 1 to 4, I thought it was all one song.
Really? Oh, yeah, the transition.
The transitions was crazy, bro. I love the transitions, bro. Once you can't tell that you're into like the third song after hearing the first song, it's mind blowing to me.
Yeah,
man. That's the problem in these days. We don't enjoy albums anymore, and that's where you get that kind of content.
That's true. That's true.
That is an absolute fact, and I totally hear you on that. Like, you're in the transitions from, like, that was one album for sure. Even Astroworld, like I had to like start listening, looking at the playlist. Like, yo, am I on the second track here or the third track? Like, I couldn't even tell, bro. Like, everything was flowing until, like, everything was so upbeat, and then it goes into like
different elements.
Yeah, like it goes into like a slower, a calmer song. It's just like, okay, now I'm in another track. But they even had like even like within like certain songs, like the beat changes.
Yes,
that is. I don't know, bro. Honestly, just to me, like, it's just a whole mind, like, it's a whole mind fuck, bro. Like, but I love it. Like, I appreciate that type of music. It just gives me like it's feel good music for me.
It is. His music is dope, and I never knew that about you. I actually thought you were always a Travis Scott fan, as long as I was, right?
Nah. So, for me, it took a while. Like, I remember my sister tried to put me on, like, a couple of years ago. And like, it's not to say like I wasn't like listening to it, but like the rate that I listen to it now,
it's a lot different.
It's a lot different now, bro. Like, every time, like, I'll go on like Spotify or Apple or YouTube, I always try to go like find features. I have to find something. If there's a feature with Travis Scott, I'm on it.
Like, same here.
Like, I have to hear it. Like, but if I see like if someone's dropping an album like Migos or Future, I always look through the playlist and I see the feature with Travis Scott. That's the first song I listen to, and then I go through the album from top to bottom.
I find that a lot of people do that. If it's a artist, like, they're looking for, like, if he's featured on it, like, that's the song I'm starting off with. They won't start from number 1.
Nah, I have to listen to the featured song first, and then I start from top to bottom to see how it flows within the album.
And that's why Daryl goes back to like the content, right? Like, no one's really starting from 1 to through however long the album is to actually really understand. You know?
Okay, so would you sit down and listen to a 40 song album?
Yes, Dre, I listened to the whole goddamn Chris Brown album, okay?
Listen,
I knew he was gonna bring it up, you know.
Listen,
I was waiting for
the deluxe album of Justin Timberlake came out 2020.
My God.
And it was 20 songs each. I listened to all them goddamn joints.
Yo, bro, 10 fives right there, fam. You get 10 fives for that. Justin Timberlake's album was crazy.
How many songs is on it?
20 each, something like that.
20 each.
Oh, wow.
Okay, that's 40 songs. So,
yo, bro, that man's fire. But yes, I listened to the whole Chris Brown. We get it, Dre. We get it.
Honestly,
shout out to Chris Brown. I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you.
Fam, he's one of the greatest, bro. I'm sorry. He's just one of the greatest. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Going to that concert experience that I went to in Buffalo.
Oh yeah, you did go to this concert. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, that must be crazy.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm just thankful I was able to actually see like my favorite artists of like today.
I feel that. I definitely feel that.
I've seen Travis open for Kendrick. I've seen Kendrick and TDE.
That was dope.
I've seen Chris Brown. I've seen Travis like 3 times.
Okay, I like that you're going this route because I'm about to ask everybody else to just name drop their best concerts that they've been to. So go ahead.
Yo, you know mine. You there.
I know. I was there.
I know where you're going with this. I know where you're going with this because I seen a part of that concert while I was working, which was fun,
dude.
Yeah. And honestly, I had another level of appreciation for J. Cole.
Yes, bro, that concert was fire.
That concert actually.
All right, Dre. So you start with your 5, and then we'll go down.
We're doing 5. Holy, okay.
5 concerts
only?
Okay, well, no, not 5. Let's just say all your
concert experience.
Yes, yeah.
We'll
put a limit on it.
So I really only started going to concerts. I'd say when Damn came out.
Ooh, okay.
When Damn came out, was it around my birthday? It was close to my birthday.
It was close around your birthday, yeah.
So I was like, yo, I need to do something. I want to celebrate it in some way. And I bought the ticket like 3 days before the show.
Yeah.
And like the biggest reason why I went was obviously because of Kendrick. Travis was opening for him. Yes. And I'm like, yo, those are 2 of my favorite artists. I have to bang out that one show at least.
Kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Exactly, right? Enjoyed the whole experience. I went on my own.
Yo, when you told me that, I'm like, nigga, you better find yourself down here. Like, just come down to where I am, yo.
That's the part that I regret, bro. Because if I was like, I wish I was down on the floor, bro. Like in the mosh pit and like just enjoying the whole vibe of it. So after that experience, when we talked about it, I made sure to always make sure I find myself on
the floor. Yeah.
Okay. Going to Travis Scott after that, like I had to be on the floor.
Yeah, that was a big moment.
I had to go to Travis twice.
Same here.
What else is the show that I've been to? I went to the TDE concert.
I remember you went to that one, yo.
I went to that one.
How was that one?
Where was it?
How was the vibe and energy?
It was crazy, bro.
It looked dope as fuck, bro.
It was mad dope. Like, only person I was missing was SZA, bro.
Yeah.
SZA was not there, bro. And I think it's because it's something to do with her vocal cords, I think. So, I know a lot of mans were cheesed because like we were we were looking at
SZA, man. Yeah.
But what can you do, right? If her vocal cords are gone, that's literally how she'll sing.
Just come to the stage, fam.
Man.
That's all you need to do.
What sounded like Darth Vader?
No. Honestly, she just has to stand there, bro. Like just
take a look on spin. Take a look on spin, fam.
Yeah, take a spin.
No, we're womanizing right now.
Go twerk for me, mommy. That's what you want.
We're womanizing right now. We're not gonna do that.
This guy's killing me.
It would have been nice to just see her face, to be honest. Like,
true.
That would have been a dope experience. But that TDE concert was dope. Just being able to see like every member of TDE.
Yeah.
Got to see J-Rock and then Kendrick, and then like even when Kendrick came out, bro, it was like
it was electrifying.
Fam, there was a part where
they were clapping for him.
Fam, it was mad long.
I remember I saw that video, yo.
And I have like a minute. I have like almost a 2-minute video of like just the crowd singing "Humble." Mm-hmm. Like it was crazy, bro. Like, the energy was just nuts.
Yeah.
Other concerts, I went to a free concert I won tickets to Wiz Khalifa. It was like a Wiz Khalifa. French Montana was there.
Oh, I remember that one. So I didn't go to that. Oh, get the roll smoke something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. I went to that one. And obviously I went to Chris Brown in Buffalo. Yo, honestly, I was cheesed. I couldn't get tickets for OVO Fest that just passed.
Yeah.
Because Chris Brown was here for his first
I know.
Megan came out, bro. Yo.
Yeah, I know. We know how you feel about Megan. We get it.
Fam. I'm going to a show. If I swear, I will go to a show.
I know you will.
I will go to a show, even if it's on my own, bro. I don't care. I am going.
I would go still. So you wouldn't go on your own still. You know.
Bet.
We go, especially if it's in H-Town. Oh God.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying?
Now I know that. Yo, Mapo, you trying to roll? Daryl, you trying to roll? Cause
listen,
I'm down.
Listen,
I'm in.
Anything to get on my damn chair from this house.
That's true. Still, yo, pandemic's got us feeling ways.
For
me, go ahead.
That OVO Fest was dope, bro. I wish I went to that one. That was the only concert I wish I could.
It looked dope still.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make Mapo go because I know he's got a lot to say.
What about J. Cole?
Yeah, man.
Oh man, yo! So I actually been to 3 of his concerts. I went to the Forest Hills Drive, which was actually performed during OVO Fest. So it's not like he was opening for like Drake or anything. It just when he was doing his tour, it happened to land during OVO Fest that Saturday. So
I was like, that was
planned, bro.
Huh?
That has to be planned.
Yeah, maybe, but it was his tour as well. So it just happened to fall out during the OVO Fest because. Yeah. So with that one, I was kind of disappointed because it ended early because
I was pissed off.
At the Molson Amphitheater, so it's like outside, and it started raining and stuff, so they had to stop it. And he was performing all the songs off of Forest Hills Drive, which is like my favorite album and stuff like that. So
preach.
Yeah, so it stopped early. Then we went to the next concert the following. I think it was like 2 years after I went to the concert with you, Jermaine, For Your Eyes Only. And he brought that up. Like, yo, I stopped, the concert had to stop early because of the rain and everything like that. I'm going to perform everything from Forest Hills Drive again tonight. I'm like, yo, I went.
Started it up?
Yeah, bro. But that's how,
he brought it up.
But that's how real he is, bro.
That's the kind of guy he is.
He's like, the kind of guy he is. You guys didn't get the full experience, so I'm going to give it to you right now, bro.
That's a real one.
Exactly. So he performed that album again, and like, yo, I just went crazy.
Paul wasn't his element still. But Paul lost his mind, yo.
Dude, that's my favorite, man. That album's like a work of art. And then there was the KOD, one that was like, I think it was like a year after, maybe, Jermaine.
2019,
year after. Yeah. I went to that one. That was crazy. Because we were on the ground.
Yep,
we were on the ground. Yeah. So
it
was a party. It was a party on the ground, man. It was lit, man.
That sounds lit.
That's my guy right there.
I legit feel like there's a big difference at where you are at the concert.
Yes.
Like the floor seats is different for certain artists, right? Like if it was like a her concert or Erykah Badu concert, we could sit where me and Mapo sat for For Your Eyes Only, where we were high up in the stands.
Yeah.
But for KOD, because we knew what kind of vibe he had on that album, it was amazing to get the floor seats. And then Young Thug was there. You already know how I was.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I was going groupie because Young Thug hasn't come to Canada, and I was like, this is a proud moment. It's one of my favorite artists, yo. Like, I'm a Thugger fan, so to see Thugger and J. Cole, I think Jaden Smith was there too, right?
Yeah, Jaden Smith opened up as well too. Yeah, he did pretty good too. It was pretty.
I got a little Cole still, he came out, you know what I'm saying? So I'll go into my favorites just to piggyback off, obviously, what you guys said. The Damn Tour, that was by far one of the most electrifying. You want to go with my first? My first concert I've ever been to was remember Manifesto? That was like by Dundas.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
I used to go there a lot, and when Janae Aiko came out, bro,
I remember that year.
I literally I tuned everybody out. I was like, yo, this is me and my wife right now. Cause the fact that she was here, and bro, I'm looking around and a lot of people were being receptive to her, right? I'm like, yo, are you guys dumb? Do you not know who this is? I was getting so mad, and like, bro, I was trying to find my way to the front of the stage. Like, it was hard, but she literally was like a different kind of, so I was like, yo, if she ever comes out here on her own, I definitely got to go to her show. But she was my first, that was my first time going to a concert. But my first official concert was a Chris Brown concert with Bow Wow and B2K and all that.
Say word.
I can't remember what it was, what they called it, but that was like my first official one, if you really want to count it. But I was more on a dancing team, so I didn't really get to see it. I didn't really get to see what everybody else got to see because we were waiting to go on and perform. But yeah, that would be my first official if I'm counting that. But I count the Manifesto one first. But my favorites, man, I got a lot. Justin Timberlake's concert was fire. 2020 experience. That's my guy, JT White Chocolate. That was.
Pause.
Yo, listen, yo, he's a black nigga, bro. But he did some shady shit, obviously, that the niggas don't really, but he's still my guy. That concert was...
What stuff? What stuff did he do?
We're not gonna get into that. We talked about it on the very first podcast. I don't know if you remember, Daryl. It was between you...
Oh, I probably forgot still.
Yeah, but we won't tap into that. But yeah, his concert was dope. Just the fact that he knew how to command the stage, bro. Like, it's... I can't even put it into words, but he just is a natural, extraordinary performer. Obviously went to the OVO Fest. That was dope. This is when the one when Eminem came. Kanye West. So I went to that one. That one was like crazy.
I can imagine.
I was supposed to go to the last one. I'm about to scratch that out, but
edit that out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. But because Drake decided to cancel on us, because Drake decided to cancel on his home city, I was pretty pissed off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I went to that OVO Fest. It was actually dope. I went to the Lil Wayne concert. That was by far one of my favorites. He did 6'7". When he brought Corey Guns and all those guys. This was at the Budweiser stage. It was fire. And that was my first big actual outside besides the OVO Fest concert. It was pretty dope. I've been to her concert, which changed my whole mind. She blew my mind, bro. I've never been to an actual true R&B person's concert. So the mellow, just the vibe was so different compared to a Travis Scott, right? There was just a lot of people who they just vibe, you love this, you felt that energy, you can talk to people in the concert. You know what I mean? I can't explain it, but it's different. But her concert was one of my favorites. I have a lot, guys. I'm sorry, I'm rambling, but her. Who else? Travis Scott, as you guys already know, that's my guy. I had to go to both of his concerts. Well, all three of the ones when he came on the damn tour too. I told Dre's ass to come down. He wasn't trying to. He's like, yo, I'm here by myself. I'm rolling dolo. I'm like, cool, do your thing, bro.
I didn't want to get told, bro.
Listen, you work there, man. You work there, goddamn.
Yo, didn't you work there, man?
You showed them your badge. No, but it was cool though, to know that we were at the same place witnessing that. It was a really cool performance. And just when they were trying to give him the encore, they didn't want him to come off stage. I've never seen something like that. like the noise level was just it's actually kind of compares to what me and Mapo saw at the For Your Eyes Only concert, where we literally like J. Cole couldn't even get a word in because they were like, yo, we need one more, like don't leave, like, you know. But J. Cole, I've been to every single J. Cole concert. I shit you not. Like when he had that concert where it was just $1 and a dream. I
remember that one.
I made an excuse.
I couldn't make that one. So.
I made it listen, I was waiting for Twitter. I was like, yo, send me the location. I had to make the biggest lie at work to go get it. And I'm happy I did because it was such a great vibe. I saw somebody pass out in line. I saw a person who had $1 in pennies. In pennies, bro. Yo, look at Daryl's face. Like, yo, bro, I'm telling you, in pennies, just waiting.
Is this Pella Days?
Huh?
Was this Pella Days?
Nah, this wasn't Pella Days. This was like a long time ago. This was like 2000 and I think 11, 12. I can't remember.
This was like around 2011, 2012. Around yeah.
So yeah, that was dope. But he's always been my favorite. I've been to every single concert. I've been to a Wale concert.
Shit.
That was dope. I've been to obviously soca artists' performances as well. Some reggae, you know, some Alkaline, I'm still wanting to meet Movado. Like I just hearing Dre and how he's talking about his favorite artists, like he got to actually see his favorite artists. Obviously mine's passed away. Rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. Big shout out to him. I never really got to see that, and I obviously knew why he couldn't come to Canada, but I you know, you never know when life is gonna hit. So I was really sad when he died that I wasn't gonna really get to see him live, but yeah, that guy is just different. I've always loved his music, but I'm proud to say I've seen a lot of the great artists that I like in person. I've seen Tory Lanez in person.
Me too.
Yeah, he. But this was before he became Tory Lanez, what he is now. That's pretty much all my experiences. I think I might be leaving something else. Oh, I did go to a J-Lo concert, but I showed up like mad late, but I was happy, very happy. Yes, it's J-Lo. Come on, yes, it's.
Yo.
And this is not J-Lo recently. This is J-Lo like, you know,
like Jenny from the Block J-Lo.
This is Jenny from the Block J-Lo. So,
are you late though? Like,
don't ask. Let's just say the person I went with was the reason why I was late. You know.
Not serious.
And I guess if we're talking about concert too, I guess Kevin Hart would be a concert.
Yeah.
So that concert was dope, and the Wild 'N Out concert was dope for me.
Yo, I remember.
Right? Yeah. Those were dope. So yeah.
The Wild 'N Out concert was dope.
Huh?
You didn't go to Martin Lawrence?
I did go to that one. I was actually there. We were there.
Yeah.
No, I'm asking. Like, I swear we went all to Martin Lawrence.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
It was dope. Still,
that one was funny. That one was funny still.
Yo, Michael Blackson killed me, bro. Like, I can't even lie.
Bro, I haven't been to like any concerts really in my life. So
I gotta change
so that. Your offer, Dre, I will take that without hesitation.
Yo, let's do it. Let's do it, yo.
But all I can really say is a whole bunch of artists that I really enjoy that I would like to see in concert. People that you. I recently came across a 2-man band called They.
Yeah,
I don't know if you've ever heard.
Yeah, of course.
Bro,
they're nice.
Bro,
yeah.
I want to see them so bad. I want to see her, Devin Morrison, Ashley with the 2 E's.
Yeah, Ashley's nice.
I want to see Victoria Monet, Sinead Harnett, Ray, Jasmine Sullivan.
Oh, God.
That album is actually fire.
Oh.
Bro.
Her voice is
bro.
You called it? It's fire.
Yo, she has
a
voice, bro.
Her vocals are just insane.
They are. So
Ugh.
Continue. I'm actually intrigued by this list still.
Bro, I have like a stupid long ass list. I want to see Masego. I don't know if you guys know about Masego.
I know Masego. Yeah, I do.
I want to see him live. Miguel, Black,
Yo, Miguel.
Ye Ali.
I want to see Black.
Miguel.
Live.
Who?
Black.
I was supposed to go to his concert. I didn't go.
You're tripping.
Yeah. I was the one who put you on, by the way, Jermaine. Just letting you know from now.
I can't lie. Daryl put me on Black still. I can't even lie. He did.
Yeah, man.
I was supposed to go to the Bryson Tiller one too, you know, because I knew all the girls that were gonna be there.
I want to go to a Bryson Tiller concert, man.
I know it wasn't to go for Bryson. I'm not disrespecting him, but there was all the girls that were there. I was like, yo, I'm going to the Bryson one. So this is when Trap Soul came out, you know. So I was like, all the girls are gonna be there. All the girls,
bro. Like he's so talented. I just wish that he was more on his shit with the music because he's taking too long.
But he's a family guy now, like, so I respect the fact that he even
exactly.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
He's like, I'm not having that stuff.
I mean, though, you can't just have one great album and then another like mediocre album and then just fizzle out.
That's true. Still, Dre, what did you say?
No, he answered it. Like, I asked him if you liked the last album.
Oh, that's true. Still,
I did.
It's mediocre.
I liked it.
I felt like it was okay too.
It was better than the second one, that's for sure. I didn't like the second album.
Yeah, the second album wasn't it.
I didn't really like it.
But I had a few tracks on there that I liked.
I like the latest album. I think it was good. It wasn't his best work, obviously.
Yeah, I like the content too.
Yeah, exactly. And it's only 10
I like
songs.
The singles a little bit more though.
I was just thinking that it's only 10. Yeah.
It's only 10 songs, yeah.
Sure.
That's enough.
Yeah.
That's enough, yeah.
He said himself that he wanted to scrap the album. Like it wasn't even what he wanted to put out.
I know. But I knew he knew that it was like the anniversary and to me, I like a lot of the artists that you said, like, you know, I obviously this would have to be a part 2 because there's so much to talk about when it comes to music, you know what I mean?
I got too much. Yeah, Lee, Division, Jean Doe, Ombre, Alex Isley.
I forgot to tell you, I've been to a Division concert. I'm sorry, yeah. He's nice. Mandy actually knows Division.
Both of them or just one?
No, Division, just the one. He knows
the singer.
The singer.
Wow.
Shout outs to Mandisa and Deanna who are, you know, they out here. Our queens are doing their thing. But this segment was dope, bro. There's so much to pour in. There's so much I wanted to ask. So I'm gonna save those for part 2. We'll save it for part 2 because there's still more I really want to know. Like, especially just hearing how you guys had your experiences and who you guys want to see. And I really want to know. Like, I'll give a sneak peek of what I really want to ask, but I really want to know who was the artist that made you very in tune with music to begin with. You know,
that's one
song, huh?
That's one question. Another question I actually personally have was, what was your first CD you ever bought?
That was, see, you gotta say. So to me, like this part 2, we're gonna have to have the same people, but we can add a couple people.
Yeah, definitely.
This is gonna be dope. I appreciate you guys. You know what I'm saying? My compadres, my broskis, my brothers, my brothers. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Again, I love you guys, the listeners out there. Keep following DTE, aka Deep Theory Experience Podcast. You already know. Follow us on Instagram at DTE2020. You already know. You already guys. We'll leave the subscription and the details down below on Spotify or YouTube of everybody else's credentials and tags and hashtags and whatever. So we can do that for you guys. But I really want to encourage you guys to continue to speak your mind, own your truth. Don't be afraid to have these uncomfortable conversations, and don't be afraid to have some fun conversations to really like appreciate the things that we, you know, did in the past because of the current times. You know, don't take anything for granted, and you know, love your people. For more DTE content, go ahead and click that like button, click that subscribe button. Follow us on social media at DTE 2020. And don't you forget, share and comment in the comment section below. Definitely want to hear your guys' feedback. And we definitely want to hear your guys' truth. So keep it going. Speak your mind. You know what it is. It's DTE. Yeah.